Hey, what's up everyone? Fubuki here and welcome to a brand new video. And yeah, I know, I've been gone out of the YouTube scene for a while because I decided to focus on other things, but I've been missing it and I do want to get back into it, but that's a topic for another video. As many of you probably already know, Halo Infinite's multiplayer beta launched a little over a week ago, on Halo and Xbox's 20th birthday. And being the Halo fan that I am, of course I too was excited to play it. Overall, I've been having an absolute blast with it, but of course no game is perfect and I decided to put out this video giving some feedback on my experience so far, hoping to help 343 and give them some new insights. So with all that being said, let's get right into it. Now, some of what I'm about to say is nothing new or surprising, but I think that it's important that they hear as much feedback as possible, especially if it's a lot of the same feedback, because that gives them a good sign when something definitely needs improvement. Even though most of my complaints with the game lie with its progression system and customization, I wanted to first touch on one thing regarding gameplay, and that is bloom or spread on precision weapons. I am of course talking about the Sidekick and Commando. And of course I do understand that they did this to help them keep them within their own roles within the sandbox, but it's just very frustrating to lose a gun battle, not because your opponent was better, but because their shots just happen to fly a little straighter. I feel like there could be other ways to keep these weapons within their own roles in the sandbox without hurting their effectiveness within said role. For instance, the Sidekick could go without bloom, but do less damage at longer ranges, making it less appealing to use in a long-range scenario, but a really skillful weapon to use within a short or mid-range battle. I'm not entirely sure what to change about the Commando, but I personally just don't really feel compelled to pick it up because it just feels inconsistent and unreliable, which is a real bummer because I do like the design and the concept of the Commando, but it just does not feel right. Now for what I really have some complaints about, the progression system. It's not great to say the least. Now, they've already heard and acknowledged this fact and are going to be working on it, but I got some thoughts on how to improve it and what particular effects the current system has. First of all, progression is really slow. The only way to progress through the battle pass is getting 50 XP per game played and a varying amount of XP for different challenges. The problem with that is that it's too much about the challenges, because that is where most of your experience currently comes from. Players instead should be rewarded for their performance within a game, like how many kills they get, how actively they were playing the objective, or even something as simple as winning or losing the game. Because in this current system, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose or how you perform, all you get per game is 50 XP, and that's not a lot. Though the challenge system to gain some extra XP is not inherently a bad thing, but it's the current challenges themselves that are. They are forcing a certain playstyle, forcing to play a game mode or use weapons and vehicles someone might not like. That doesn't bring engagement to the game, it brings frustration, especially if the challenges are ridiculously circumstantial. For instance, I had a challenge where I had to destroy 3 wraiths. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen many wraiths during this week the game's been out. And even if you do see one, you're gonna have to be lucky enough to even be in a position to take one out. Challenges like these are not engaging, they are downright frustrating. They also take up too much focus from the players. While you're out there trying to complete your challenges, you're often not helping your team whatsoever, which hurts the people on your team that are actually trying to win the game. Something which is enhanced by the time limit you have to gain a special reward. People feel rushed to complete these challenges, otherwise they won't get that reward. Instead, these challenges should be something that you can do while you're playing the game and are helping your team out and aren't something you have to 100% focus on to do, but a little bit more on the side. Some of them could be a little bit more specific challenges, but they should be fun and not frustrating. And I wouldn't force people to complete all of these challenges within a certain time frame because it makes people rush to complete them and does take more focus of the actual match to do so. Now I'd like to talk a bit about the customization in the shop. And let me start off with saying that everything in the shop is just straight up too expensive. I get it, the game needs to make money since it's free to play, but 2,000 credits, which cost 20 euros, and all you get is one armor set in the color white. 1,500 credits or 15 euros, and you can color your vehicles blue. That's pretty insane if you ask me. So I'd say you could cut down on the prices a good bit, because I personally don't feel compelled to buy much of that. Then by far, my biggest complaint, and something that I have brought up in my live streams a lot. Twitch.tv/Shibuki990, by the way. I stream at least every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Sometimes a little extra. Sorry, but gotta plug it a little bit. But my biggest complaint about the customization system is the armor kits. Now, I'm not talking about the Reach ones. I think it's really cool that you can equip these kits and look exactly like Noble Team. I'm talking right now mainly about the HES ones, and how I can only use the entire armor set or nothing at all. I paid 1,000 credits for this. Again, that's 10 bucks. I can't mix parts of this set that I spent money on. I can only equip the whole thing. I bought the Cloud9 kit, but not because I'm a Cloud9 fan. No, I bought that because I love the armor coating. I looked at that and thought, yes, that's all me. And then I found out I could not use that with other armor whatsoever. I could only equip the whole thing. So basically my complaint is freedom within the customization. Why can't we mix and match everything? Because that is how you can truly create a unique Spartan that nobody else has. I was so excited to see all these different options within a customization menu, and then to see a limitation like that kind of broke my heart. So I'm begging you, 343, give us that freedom. But anyway, that's about all I had to talk about in this video. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or do you have other likes or dislikes about the game? I'd love to get a discussion started in the comment section. Other than that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because I'm planning to come back to YouTube more often. Also, come check me out on Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok, and feel free to join the community Discord. All the links for that will be down in the description below, and with all that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Later! Oh, and one more thing. Why aren't the forklifts drivable? Heroes of Reach Battle Pass, perfect timing, come on! Missed opportunity.